I was impressed with Pochettino. I guess I didn't know what to expect in the first game for United States. Like I had no idea, but the way they came out and the way they played, I was very, very impressed. Now I don't want to get too overhyped because they played Paraguay. Maybe it's not a good team, but we have to remember Paraguay in the qualification round, they played against tough teams like Brazil and Argentina. I didn't watch that game, but I saw somewhere online that it says they played tough against some of the top teams. That's why people were so surprised how they got destroyed by this young United States soccer team. I mean, 4-1 in the World Cup, that was crazy. To
Yeah.
up until today, when Germany scored 7 goals,
7.
US 7 was the United States was the highest scoring team so far in this young World Cup until today.
Sure. But like there's a lot entering into this tournament, there's a lot of questioning and shaky, comment about whether the way United States performed through the should I call it pre-workout? I mean the pre-World Cup
Right,
matches because they didn't have
right.
really don't got to play for qualification because they are the host nation.
They're the
So
host
they made
nation,
it
right?
all. So they already qualified officially being a host. But it's been a lot of shaky pre-workout friendlies and Pochettino side silenced the whole the critics that was waiting for what is the X plays, what is guys like me that's always talking shit about Pochettino. Hey man, like you mentioned the first half, man, Pulisic was doing his thing, man. I think he's ready for this. This is one of the most talented United States team you could see all around. You know what I mean? Because this guy's play overseas. It's not like they
It
just play
is.
local.
This is the most talented team we've ever assembled in the history of this country.
Yeah, so they coming out, they dominated, and then putting the just just controlling the whole game, how they go about it from the beginning to the end. Yes, when you're up 3-0, of course the tactic is gonna change going to
It's
the
gonna
second
change,
half.
right?
You're not gonna try to open up as much as you
Right.
you would if you were down or if the game was a 1-1 or 2-2 or even 0-0. But I like what the United States did at the CG Arena capitalize on the placement goal that he scored, man, to just close it out and be like, bang, bang, it's over with. Portugal did score one goal, which I think was a shaky defense, man. They could have done better
Yeah.
there. But that's all the negative you can say about this game. The United States come out of here, they did what they had to do, and they show us that they are ready for this tournament. They showed us they are the host, and they're playing in a location where FIFA or the United States Football Federation believe that this is where we got the most home crowd to show
Support.
up and
Right.
viewers showed up. So everybody's back in the United States. I'm back in the United States for the first time in the World Cup in the history since I started watching World Cup in 1994. This is the first time I actually out there. I was out there and I was out there with a watch party man, with a United States shirt on, jersey on, man, representing. That's what I'm gonna do again Friday. I'll be
Yo,
right there next to you, my guy. But this is
I was
good. But
impressed.
Sweden just scored, breaking you. Sweden just scored 1-0 against
Oh my
Tunisia.
goodness.
We're not
Come on,
trying to hear that,
Tunisia.
but that happened. Yeah, so but get back to this, man. I like what United States did, man. The Pulisic, hopefully what happened is not that serious. And like you mentioned, I think if it was 1-1 or 2-2 or even 0-0, I
Yeah.
think he would have still come in and play because I don't think that he would have. But being up 3-0, why trying to race it? Just take him out and put another players in it that could get the job done. But, and
Well, I
again,
mean,
like you mentioned, we were playing against Paraguay.
right. I was gonna just say that we got a caution. They were never tested by Paraguay. I think the next game they will get tested. So I'm gonna see because our defense is always kind of shaky a lot of times. Our defense is pretty shaky. That's what I was worried about even in the pre-World Cup games. It was really shaky. But also, they never had a full team play together. Like Pochettino, it was hard to judge him in the preseason games because he never had a full team like he has now. And also, he was doing a lot of experimenting. And, in friendly games, pretty much the whole team. I put in another team. So it was so hard to judge how they would play. But the way they came out, man, I don't have too many complaints, man. But I'm ready to see what they do. And they have a shot if they win this game on Friday. After 2 games, they're gonna qualify into the round of 32, right?